Well,
Yeah.
hello everybody. Let's get started with Small Biz Live today. We are super excited. I'm Mickey Marafino with Mickey on Marketing. And today we've got a special guest at one of our new businesses on Artesia, Ricardo Raposo, who is a co-owner of the Artesia Fresh Produce Market and Peachwave Yogurt. So it's great to see you today, Ricardo.
So yeah, thank you for having us, Mickey.
Yeah, so I'm super excited to have your bright, beautiful business open on Artesia Boulevard. Your mural is amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's been a long 6 months, but we're finally there. So yeah, it's been a uphill, but we're getting there.
Yeah, so tell us the story. How did you, I mean, you started working on the market before the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
You were getting ready to open really just as it hit. So tell us how you, first of all, became interested in owning the business, or how that transition took place, and then about your journey through opening during a pandemic.
Well, yeah, we can start from the beginning, but it'll be a very long story. Basically, long story short, myself, my father-in-law, we actually immigrated here last year from South Africa. And that's what sort of started the whole drive to want to get a business going, because my father-in-law has been in business since he was like 14, I think. So he's been a very long time in business. And I've been in business for about past 10, 12 years with him. And so we decided to come and spread our experience into the American community as well, and come out to America and grow a business here. So we actually bought the market last year, May. Did a bit of research in that, looking to what people are looking for, what they want in the area. And then we decided that October last year, we decided to actually start doing the renovations. But obviously, it was all paperwork first, sketches, drawings, the whole permits, everything first. And then January was, D-Day to start. So we're very excited to get started. And initially, it was only supposed to take 3 to 4 months was what we were quoted on the first time. So March, around there, we were excited to get started. And then next thing we know, pandemic hit, and everything just went slow completely and slowed us down all the way to July. But it's, it is what it is. We had to tackle it, and we couldn't fight it. I mean, there's nothing we could do about it. So we just put our head facing forward, and we battled through, and we finally got the store open. And since then, we've got overwhelming responses. People are very excited, very happy. They're loving the new store. They're loving the new design. Myself, my father-in-law put a lot of hours into it and made sure that everything we put into this business is exactly what we're looking for. From the sandwiches now that we offer, which has been a great hit, the coffee we offer, the frozen yogurt, which in itself sells itself. People are loving the Dole-Whips, which we offer as well. And the wines, our Portuguese wines, which my father-in-law is very excited about. That's his little project with the sandwiches, and that's doing very well. So we've been very excited. People have been very supportive of us. I think also given the fact that it's mid-pandemic, we've had a very good response from the community in the area, and we really cannot complain. We've been very blessed so far.
So are you from South Africa?
Yeah.
So how did you end up in Redondo Beach? I mean, it sounds like you said, let's open a market in America. And how did we get so lucky that you landed in Redondo Beach on Artesia Boulevard?
Well, basically, my sister-in-law has been here for better part of 12 years, but mainly in Santa Monica. And then we've been, we actually been searching for business for about a year and a half before we chose Redondo Beach.
Okay.
And we've been searching. Our sister-in-law, we've been started searching out in California side, and she found the market that was for sale. And my father-in-law came through, and he came through, looked at the business and saw potential, and instantly was hooked. And yeah, the rest is history. I mean, it was straight away decided we're going to go for it, made an offer, and that was it.
Well, we're lucky. We are certainly very, very lucky.
Thank you.
One of the positive things about the pandemic is that the market is an essential business, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're very fortunate. Yeah.
Yeah, so, that was fortunate.
Yeah.
So tell me about, I told you I was doing a little bit of research. Tell me about The old South African saying, local is lekker.
So that is just, it's something that we've always, South Africa believes in highly in that. I mean, it's local is lekker is just something that they do where you've got to support local. And by supporting local, you grow the local economy. You know, you got to support the small business on the side, the small guys on the side, and, you know, it just grows your community better. And it's something that we're used to, something we know, and that's why we brought it here to our new store when we renovated now. And by doing so, the local aspect is our produce is all locally sourced from downtown LA, and I'm trying to find more farmers in the area in California to try and support. Our beer line is all local breweries, mostly local breweries actually, from Smog City in Torrance right through to Golden Road in California. So we're keeping that all local as much as possible. Our meat supply section is also from downtown, which we get from a local supplier downtown. And yeah, like I say, we try to keep everything within the community, within the close proximity of the community. So we make it all local. So local is lekker, local is awesome. And that's pretty much what it means.
And, you know, that's one thing also that I've noticed since the pandemic hit is that I think, you know, as residents, we are all so much more in tune to supporting our local businesses.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
I mean, it's a perfect time to be, you know, really shouting that from the rooftops that you also within your own business support other local businesses.
Yeah, I mean, we've got, I think, 3 or 4 little small businesses. Like we've got a cold brew coffee company called Later Days that we're supporting, and they're actually local Redondo. And people are loving it. They go crazy for it because it's a great product and they love it, and they love the fact that we've got local items like the one iced tea we got. It's the Venice Beach iced tea, which is also a local company which we're supporting. And again, people are loving the product, so it's going very well, very, very well.
And then affogato.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So that was actually, it's came to my attention from one of the Peachwave officers. One of the guys there said that we were lucky enough that we can give it a try because we have an espresso machine in our store. So I started playing around with it, testing it out, and I was like, let me try this out and taste it. And I tasted it. It's actually really, really good. It's like pretty much like a coffee smoothie, just not blended. That's pretty much what it is. But you got to take a hot espresso and pour it into your vanilla froyo, and it actually tastes really, really good. Mm-hmm. Really good. People are loving it. You got the sweetness from the vanilla bean, and you got the hit from the coffee, so it's good.
Yeah, I love that. I love it. And you don't only just have Taco Tuesday, you also have Taco Saturday.
Yeah, so the tacos, on the Saturday, it's always been a thing from the old market. We unfortunately had to stop it last year. The health department wasn't very happy with it being on the sidewalk and that, because of being a potential risk to people getting burnt and things like that. And it was a long battle. So that was one of the things what we looked into when we did the renovations is how can we bring this back that would be, efficient and allowed. So we brought it back because we're using the equipment we have in the store, and it works perfectly fine, and we got it coming back again. So every Saturday and Tuesday from 12 to 5, we've got our tacos back again. At the moment, we're only offering beef and chicken right now, and also our quesadillas are back as well. But again, the community knows that, and they love it. And it's the same, Casssiano is back. He's always been with us. He's never left. And he was the guy who used to cook the tacos out front, and he's doing it for us in the back.
I know a lot of people who will be pretty excited to hear that he's doing it too. Because I know people keep watching the sidewalk. Like, is he back? Is he back? Is he back? They don't know he's inside. So I'm so happy that we can promote that here too. Yeah,
we're trying to let everyone know that it's back inside as much as possible for that reason, because we don't want people to think that just because it's not outside, it's not there anymore. It's all back inside here.
Yeah, and you do have a great outdoor seating area on the sidewalk now.
Yeah, we're allowed to put our tables outside. It was always implemented in the plans. So it was designed for pre-COVID anyway. We were going to put tables outside regardless. And now we've just been forced to do it, either way. So the tables outside, we've got 4 tables outside, and they spaced out 6 feet apart just for safety reasons, obviously. And people love it. They come get their froyo, they can sit outside, their sandwiches, and they sit outside, and they enjoy it.
Wonderful. So can you give us a little tour of the store?
Yeah, I can. Definitely. Let me just get my mask on quickly.
Okay. Yeah, gotta be safe.
Yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me properly with the mask on, but
Yeah,
I'll give you a quick tour.
we can hear you. And on Thursdays, you have No Way Thursdays for yogurt, right? How does that work?
Yeah, so on a Thursday, we do No Way Thursday. So that is basically every Thursday, the whole day. We've got the 8-ounce cup, which is a white cup, and you can fill it up as much as you want with as many toppings as you want for $3.99.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're getting like 10 ounces of yogurt for like $4.
Nice.
So it's worth it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm going to turn my camera around so you can see where I'm heading.
Sounds good.
So here we go. You can see the frozen yogurt section over here. This week we've got, we tend to keep the flavors as long as possible, like 3 to 4 weeks. This week we've got these two new gelato flavors, the Dolce de Leche and the cookies and cream, which is really good. We've still got our tea checker mango. We've got a vanilla bean and chocolate. So these 3 machines will always be the same flavors because they are top sellers. They'll always be the same flavors. These 2 machines will always change flavors every 3 to 4 weeks or so. So at the moment, you'll see we've got the table in front of you here. So this is now, we can no longer do self-service for the meantime. So we have our employees stay at the back and they'll help you and it will help, try and do the best we can to make sure everyone gets what they're looking for.
Good.
And then we've got all our toppings over here. We're currently sitting on about 60 toppings, including sauces and hot fudge and hot caramel. And then over here, you'll see one of my employees, Cassandra. She's currently making fresh waffles.
Oh.
Yeah, so we make fresh waffles daily, every morning, which we put into a cup, and you can use it as part of the cup as well when you pour the frozen yogurt.
Oh, nice.
And now we're heading towards the market area, where you'll see here, this is our one cooler, which now has a lot of international wines, some meats, some deli meats, and international sausages on top there. We're still keeping like some basic local things, like the local cheese, the guacamole, the salsas, which has always been a staple here. We'll never take that away. Our fresh made.
Is that locally made also?
Yeah, we make it ourselves. So Casssiano makes the green salsa, the guacamole, and the red salsa.
Oh, nice.
We make it almost every single day. We're making fresh batches. Yeah.
Yeah, I also I did see a Facebook comment where somebody said you have the best guacamole ever.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. No, it's really, really good. And like I said, Casssiano is very proud of his guacamole and salsa. So that's his little baby right now.
All right.
And then over here we've got, like I said, the international wines that we're carrying, most of them Portuguese, but we try our best to keep as much local as we can as well there. All our produce now. Walk up over here.
And where is the produce from?
The produce I go to myself every Wednesday downtown LA. I go all the way to downtown every Wednesday about 3 in the morning, collect it, bring it in, and then that's how we manage to keep our prices down as well, because I go myself and collect it myself.
Right.
So this is just to show you the items that are local. Like I said, to the Later Days coffee. That's from Redondo Beach. And we've got the Venice Beach iced tea. That's a local company as well.
Great.
And then here's the local beers I was telling you about. So these 2 coolers are all local stuff. And this side is where we got the fresh meat.
Wow.
We've got our deli choices over here, which we can cut obviously as requested and as much as requested. There's Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Follow John. Hello, they're facing that way. He's excited to be making sandwiches this morning. So at the back, we've got our coffee section. And then I'll show you the sandwich section quickly for you. We're actually busy preparing for Taco Saturday. So you can see Casssiano's made a whole bunch of guacamole for the morning.
All right.
To get us going. And here's all our choices for our sandwiches, which we cut fresh every morning, which Johnny sits there and he prepares every morning. And he gets himself ready for the sandwiches.
We don't really have a deli that I can even think of on Artesia Boulevard. So this is great that you make sandwiches and everything.
Yeah, I know. So that's, Johnny wanted to give it a try, and he actually does a lot of the sandwiches himself. He's very proud of that, and he's very excited about that. So he gets himself going with the sandwiches, and the feedback, like I say, it's been really, really good. So we've got an extensive option as well. Most of our menus are on Facebook and Instagram, and then we've also got them on Google. I think Google also has the maps, the menus.
Right.
Sorry. And then, yeah, we also got a whole bunch of menus at the shop that you can pick up and take home with you if need be. So you can also call in and collect. So you don't have to come in just for the sandwiches. You can call ahead of time so we can make a collection. We're currently working on doing working with DoorDash or something like that to get the sandwich delivered, but that's an option we're still currently, investing in.
Yeah. Do you do curbside if somebody orders in advance? Will you bring it out to the car for them if they can?
Yeah, so that's what I'm also working with one of those companies to do for the yogurt as well, where it'll be through an app. I think it's called Swipe By, I think it is. Something like that. I'm still busy working with the company, and then we're going to basically allow curbside pickup. So it'll be prepaid, all things like that done, and then we can obviously come and pick up and you just dial up and we'll bring it to your car. So we're busy looking into that. Hopefully within the next few weeks we should have that all ironed out already.
Great, great.
Yeah.
And do you focus on do you have vegan and gluten-free? Do you have any organic?
So on the produce front, we tried organic in the old market. We haven't tried in the new market yet, I'll be honest. The feedback in the old market with organic, it wasn't. The problem is that people are used to our prices, and the minute we introduce organic, even though it's organic, and we know organic tends to always be more expensive, it didn't get the feedback we were hoping for. So right now, not 100%. We do have a vegetarian choice sandwich. We prepare it separately to the rest of the stuff. The frozen yogurt section, we do have vegan frozen yogurt, which is the Dole-Whip flavors. We've got 4 of them at the moment: the pineapple, orange, the raspberry, and lemon. So there we do have it. But on the sandwich front right now, not entirely, as we still, that's a bit, we're trying to get that ironed out still. There's a few things we're trying to do. We're going to try and implement some organic produce, but again, the prices are just really, really high.
Yeah.
And I can't find any local right now. I can, but it's just a bit tricky right now.
Yeah, I think right now, especially everything on the supply side is really difficult to source now. So
exactly. And also the thing nowadays, with the current situation, most people don't want to overspend on things. They really, really don't. They want to come in. They want something that's going to do what they need it to do and pay a reasonable price for it. Not overcharge on things. And even though we're trying to keep the prices as realistic as possible and as low as possible, people are appreciative of that.
I think did I also read that you make your own sausages?
No, we don't make our own sausages. Okay. Not at the moment. We were looking at doing that because we wanted to make a South African sausage, which we very, very, we miss a lot. But to do that, the health department requirements are just really, really high right now, and it wasn't feasible at the time.
Right, but
so we're looking into it still, but a different location.
And we might have some South African sausages in our future, right? That's
right. And it's also got like a South African, we call it biltong, which is like a jerky basically. But the flavor is very different and doesn't take sugar or anything like that. It's a different kind of prepared way. So we look at that as well, but again, it's got to be in a different location. The health department's got very strict rules regarding that. So one day.
Yeah. You have bigger fish to fry right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this one off the ground first.
How did you end up with that beautiful mural? I mean, you really brightened the whole corner of McKay and Artesia. The mural is sensational.
So that was, we actually found a local artist. She did a lot of work for, I think she did Alhambra down the road from us and a few other murals in the area. She's actually local. I called her up and I had an idea in mind. I said, look, I want to capture the beach lifestyle, which is the Redondo beach lifestyle. I want to capture LA and obviously the products we sell, which is the frozen yogurt and the sandwiches. And it took about 3 or 4 different concepts, different designs, but we eventually found the one that we were happy with. And it took like a week to get it done. It was pretty quick. But I was very happy with the outcome, obviously. As you can see, it's a hit. People are loving it, and it just looks really, really good.
Yeah, people are taking their picture in front of it with, selfies. It's a beautiful backdrop. And it really brightens the street, so thank you so much for that.
Oh, definitely. I mean, like I say, you've seen the store inside yourself. People are very happy with the clean, crisp look of the store. It changed the whole dynamic. Yeah. People couldn't imagine the size of the store. you know, they thought it was a small store, and then you walk inside now, and it's like, wow, you could put 2 different kind of businesses inside here, and you've got so much room still to work with, and it's so clean and so fresh and different, you know, people are loving it, so. Yeah,
it's beautiful. It was shocking when I walked in. When I first met you, I was like, wow, where am I? This is sensational. You did a really beautiful job.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
So, what else do we need to know? I mean, I know now that I can get my $1.50 tacos on Saturday from the same guy that used to be on the sidewalk. He's just inside now.
Exactly.
What else? Anything? I mean, we've touched on quite a bit, but is there anything that I left out?
Well, not right now. I mean, we've pretty much touched a lot of most of the topics I wanted to discuss. You know, we're currently also looking at the option, you know, if people want to know, to extend our hours. I know we're currently shorting our hours quite a lot. We only work until 7 in the evening, which is early. I do understand that. We just did that at the time because we weren't sure about, you know, COVID and all this and that, and how busy it would really be at night. And it hasn't been that busy at night, so we're looking at Thursday to Sunday opening up to about 8:30. That's an option we're considering right now. But right now it's just 10 to 7 at the moment. But we are looking into that option, so I'm not too sure yet. But other than that, I think we were able to touch most topics. Yeah.
Okay.
That covers us basically for everything.
Well, Ricardo, thank you so much. I know you open at 10, so you've had to step back a little bit, and you left all the work to Johnny and everybody else out front. So thank you so much for spending some time with us today. And
no, thanks for having us. I really appreciate it.
The NRBBA looks forward to supporting your business as much as possible, and you know, sharing all the information that you, everything you explained to us today about your shop. It's awesome. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for having us. And I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, I'll see you later for tacos.
Definitely. See you later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.